Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Fish Life Outdoors. We're bed fishing on Lake Athens. Hey guys, like I said, we are on Lake Athens, Texas today. My boy Bob, my boy Adam in the back. Adam's from Indiana. Actually, both of them are from Illinois. Sorry, they're both from Illinois, but Bob lives around here now. They've had a great couple of days with your Lake Fork guide on Fork, but if you've been to Fork, you know it's a little muddy. They wanted to really look and study fish on a bed in its habitat, their mannerisms when you bring the bait into the bed. And that's why we're here on Athens, because we are gin clear and
fish on.
We got a fish on already.
Fish on.
What do we got, Han? Can you get him? You need me to lip him?
I got it.
Hey, so look, we've already started catching fish. Now we're gonna go try to find one on a bed. Y'all stay tuned. Ooh, I just pulled it out of one's mouth. Still got it.
That's how you make it. I just saw that one right there.
Ooh, that's a spot. Spotted bass. What does that mean? But see all the spots. A regular largemouth, like a Florida bass or a tiger bass, something like that, they're gonna have that defined lateral line.
Okay.
And a spotted bass just has the spots everywhere. Ooh, you saw it?
Yes, I did. He's down on it.
He's on the lower half of the clear spot right here, swimming this way, right there. Get him, man.
Smoked.
Time.
We lucky there was 6:45.
Tail off for me. Yeah, on purpose. You see on camera? There she is.
Ain't a bad little fish right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't a fork fish.
That's a nice fish. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make a whole YouTube video, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and I'll send y'all the link whenever I do that.
Shit, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think she's got it. Oh, yeah. Boom! Come on, baby.
Yeah.
That's a good fish.
That's a good fish.
That is a good fish. All right, bring her up, nice and easy. Ah.
Yes.
My man.
Woo.
Look at that fish. Down here on Lake Athens, got my boy Adam from Chicago, Illinois, right?
How we doing, folks?
Hey, we are catching Athens biggins right off beds, baby.
My man Zach putting them on.
Get her bird tail. It's kind of like lizardish, or if you like the crawfish.
Got him. Nice.
Good job. Hey.
I think so. I really do. I mean, there was nothing I did any different than the other one. Touched her, number 4.
Nice. Ripping piggies.
Picking them off beds today, which is exactly what we set out to do. Good job, man. Sometimes you can peel out some slack so you're not getting it over on your back.
Got him. He's got her.
Yes.
I'm in the water again? Yeah. This side, or that side?
Bring it in.
mode.
Y'all look at my man Adam up here. I mean, woo! Came in here. Listen, he's from up north. A little bit inexperienced when it comes to flipping undercover and stuff like that. Y'all look. He had to flip underneath that limb, dang near to the bank, and slowly work it out to this fish right here. How about that?
Texas, baby.
Hey,
I think that was the one that was the troller I just saw you.
Why don't you go ahead and catch that little male?
That big one's right there, sitting on it.
so see the one sitting right
There's
here
another
under,
one there.
under the grass?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to come flip this one under the grass while he's flipping it here?
Should I start flipping?
Yeah, absolutely. I see the fish. What I like to do, like, she kind of turned on it, so maybe try, see your baits here, fish is over here. I know things are happening real fast, but what I like to do, and what I showed him, you see that fish under the grass? So what I like to do, yes, to answer your question that way and bring it kind of this way into the bed, but what I like to do is
Fucking first. There's another one right behind it.
okay.
Yeah.
I bet you. Good job,
First
buddy.
pitch.
There's another one that just came out right behind that one. This is bad.
And get you another picture over here. All right, so anyway, what I was saying, when that fish, all right, here,
Sorry to interrupt you.
look, here's your bait. All right, here's the fish. Here's your bait popping. As soon as that fish turns like that, I try to pop that bait boom, straight in the fish's face. They can't help but open their mouth and suck it in. Yes. Got it. Yes, is that 3-3? Yes, sir. Not bad. He smiled, but he was fun, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's fun. Like
Definitely, her bed is definitely on the high side of it. You're not getting any reaction once it's down. That's right.
Got her hand.
You want to get it out?
We got a bet on how much she weighs.
oh, that's right.
What I say, 3.7? That's a nice fish.
That's a decent fish.
Good job, buddy.
Real
Nice
decent.
one. Oh, 368. 36.
Oh dang!
368.
You can't get much closer than
365.
that, man. Look at that! Less than a tenth from the water, from 20 yards.
I had a client catch this fish last week.
Oh,
So I knew.
no way! Oh shit!
That's pinched it in there, but it's very, very thin.
Yep. Good pitch, Adam. Yeah!
Got him, hand.
Yes! Woo! Duck him.
2-pounder.
Adam, took you what? 3 minutes to work him up and catch him?
Couple minutes.
If that.
Couple
Nice
minutes.
work. Nice work.
There was another one over there, but
Hey, let's talk about a day we just had on Athens with Bob and Adam from Illinois. Bob actually lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area now. Adam came down to join him on a fishing trip, and these are two old high school buddies. And let me tell you something, they're a lot of fun to share a deck with, to be in a boat with. You know how it is when you get old high school buddies together, man. They're at each other nonstop. Had a great time. But we decided to focus on bed fishing. 'Tis the time of year for all the bass are moving shallow, trying to spawn, get on bed. So that's what we decided to do. We decided to do it on Lake Athens for a couple of reasons. Number one, the water clarity. Water clarity on Athens is almost unmatched in this area. It's just crystal clear. It really gives a fisherman an advantage to actually seeing how that fish reacts to boat position, how that fish reacts to a bait, when the fish actually bites the bait. Okay, so in my opinion, one of the best places in the world to learn or sharpen your skills at bed fishing, Lake Athens, Texas. These guys had actually just spent 2 days on the water with the best guide on Lake Fork, your Lake Fork guide, my brother from another mother, Billy Lawson. So it wasn't a lot of teaching on how to flip, how to bed fish, stuff like that. I wanted to get them to Athens so they could actually learn the fish's habits and the fish's movements, the fish's reactions. And once again, the water clarity at Lake Athens offers that opportunity. Weather conditions, tail end of a cold front. A cool front. When I say a cool front, we had nights in the upper 30s. So it did drastically change the water temperature. A couple weeks ago, when me and old Paul Dub was bed fishing on Athens, we saw water temperatures up to 68. The best we saw today was, I think, 63.5, maybe 64. Okay. So weather conditions was supposed to be partly cloudy. It stayed cloudy most of the day. Light and variable winds. So it wasn't too bad. And water temperatures was anywhere from 61 to 60, let's say 64, I think was the best we saw. But there were still fish shallow. There were still fish on beds. We were able to pick up some good fish. Baits we used, the green pumpkin stroker crawl and a white rage crawl. We kept that 2 crawl rotation all day, just to show the fish a little something different. Now, we would always start with the natural colored stroker crawl. That stroker crawl was outfitted with a bullet weight and a glass bead underneath, just to give it a little bit more noise and maybe cause a reaction from that fish, okay? If the fish would show some interest in that bait but not fully commit, maybe grab a claw and run it out of the bed or whatever, then we'd immediately pitch back in there with the white rage crawl, and it was outfitted with just a bullet weight in the crawl. There was no glass bead there. I feel that the whiteness of the bait actually draws that fish's attention, so we went without the bead there. But again, we'd flip the natural crawl in there a couple times. If the fish would show some interest but not commit, we would immediately pull it out and go back with the white. That would usually trigger the bite. So that was our day on Athens. Bed fishing, natural crawl, white rage crawl, and our setups were, 6'10", medium heavy rods, 7.3 gear ratio reels, had 17-pound test on one, 20-pound test on the stroker crawl by 6 cents. But hey, I think this trip was very beneficial to Bob and Adam. Again, somewhat novice bed fishermen. It actually gave them the opportunity to actually see how the fish reacts when bed fishing. Now, what you can do, you can go to Lake Athens, bed fish, see how the fish is reacting to certain baits. You can actually take that information and go to another lake, one with not quite as good of water clarity, like Lake Fork or Lake of the Pines or Sam Rayburn or Toledo Bend. Okay, and you can, even though the water's not as clear and you're not seeing every little fin flare that fish makes, you will know based on the fish's reaction on Athens. You can kind of pretty much guesstimate what that fish is reacting to on a bed in a little bit claritier water. So that might help you get more strikes, get more bites, and land more fish off a bed. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate you guys watching. If you like it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But hey, as always, until next time, when you about that life, get out and live it.